Hi, girly.
Hi, girly.
I'm Eliana,
I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club
For
for
the
the girlies.
Girlies. On today's episode, we're getting into part two of our Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert.
Woo!
Wow, I did it.
Love you so much.
Okay, we
No,
did that
yeah,
last
no.
time.
Okay. But before we get into the video,
Yep.
we got a little business to take care of. Make sure that you have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed to our channel. Make sure you have tapped that notification bell in the corner so that you are aware of when we post.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure that you're following us on all of the socials.
Yep.
The links are down below in the description box.
Yes. And when you're commenting, please make sure that you are kind to all. That includes
Mm-hmm.
us, the author, and to each other. We will definitely be giving you spoilers in this episode. So if you are spoiler averse,
Mm.
don't turn this video off. Just turn the volume down so that you can't hear us and read the book, come back, and join the club, guys. We're so excited for you guys to join us in our lovely discussions.
Yeah.
So, with that all being said, now we move into our moments.
Woo! I'm so excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me your moments.
Moment. Let me read this. This is Miss Chloe Brown. Losing Henry had shown her that waking up one day to realize that her friends bored with lists and rain checks and what did I say? Did I say rain checks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I felt like my tongue said something different. Okay, again. Losing Henry had shown her that. Waking up one day to realize that her friends, bored with lists and rain checks and careful coping mechanisms, had left her behind. That had been that had been unnecessary emphasis on a painful lesson. Chloe's family was abnormal in their loyalty, and she loved them for it, but they didn't seem to understand that others couldn't be trusted. Better to be alone than to be abandoned. And I highlighted that moment because I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, Miss Chloe,
Yeah.
how sad is that? I'm sorry your friends did that to you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that the man you thought you were gonna marry did that to you."
Mm-hmm.
And also, I can relate to like feeling misunderstood even within your family who supports you and loves you,
Mm-hmm.
in their own way, but it's like, but you don't get it, and you don't get why I'm this way.
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, it just felt important to highlight.
It was important. Also, for the simple fact that her family loved her so much and supported her throughout all of
Mm-hmm.
that, but like I feel like we didn't get a lot into them, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're kind of trying to make her feel better by pretending that everything is okay and like she can continue to do the things that she wanted to do, or like she would be able to find friendships that she felt comfortable in again.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be hard for somebody who went through all of that at the same time.
Yeah. Let
So
me feel.
yeah.
How about you? You got one?
Yes. So the time Gigi said, Annie? Outrageous. I despise her already. I just love Gigi.
I love Gigi so much. I love that she was like, "I'm so happy that you girls are this way." I didn't highlight
Oh
it, but
yeah.
she was like, "I love that you girls are this way and just like fun and exuberant." She's like, "Cause your dad is so boring."
Yeah. No, she legit I think she called them weird.
Yeah, I love that y'all weird. Cause your dad is so, and what she didn't call him boring, but ordinary. I think even, which is
Yeah.
like awful,
Yeah.
but like, damn,
He
DG.
had to be. If you and his dad were cuckoo bananas.
He was like, "This is all I got for you.
Yeah.
I got to be normal." Oh, this is also like continuing the last moment. She says the things she'd lost, and to wonder for the thousandth time what it was about her that made her so easy to leave. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's just a little insight into like where she is mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a reflection on who you are as a person. That
No.
says a lot about who they are.
Yeah.
This is a moment I go, I love me some Redford. I love me some Red from Morgan. Okay,
Hmm.
he said, "Your word isn't evidence." This is after she had told him how Henry
Mm.
like was annoyed with her,
Yeah.
because he needed. She was like, I get it. He just needed to like he couldn't see it in the test. There was nothing to show that she was in this pain that she said she was in.
Hmm.
He said, "Your word isn't evidence. Your feelings aren't evidence." Red demanded, his tone harsher than he intended, but he couldn't help it. And I was just like, yeah, big Red, not the little one. Like, all you gotta do is tell him, okay, that's what it is. Your word is bond to him. And what a safe, what a,
Yeah.
you know, it's so, it's good to feel safe and like seen.
Especially after something like that happens
Yeah.
and to have someone validate you
Hmm.
and
Who don't know
say,
you from nowhere for real?
yeah, to have been like, that was messed up.
You said you're in pain.
Yeah,
Why would I not believe you?
right.
The thing is, Red, some of us have so many marginalizations. We might drown if we let all the little hurts flood in.
Hmm.
So there are those like me who filter. I think you've noticed that I filter a lot. It's not some inbuilt shield made of money. It's just something I'm forced to do.
Hmm.
Ah, Miss Clo. Let's see. Do I have more? I do. This is in the moment. The
The fight?
Yeah, the fight after he's left
Hmm.
and they're on opposite sides of the door. She
Mm.
says, "When you walked out," she said, "compose now. It felt like I was breaking." And I said, "Oh my goodness." She just like that's just like so against everything that she is.
Yeah,
So that's what she was like, I can't do this.
yeah.
Poor Clo. And then she says after that, "No one should be able to make me feel like that. No one should have that power. It's not safe." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Hello, I've built this," which I totally relate to, and in the sense of like, excuse me, I have built this like comfort for myself
Hmm.
and I've let you in.
Hmm.
How dare you try to shatter my no, we're good here. Don't come over here messing with me. I got you, Chloe. I see you. You wrong. You wrong for that. He knew he was wrong. And then she said the same moment. This moment is also just like one of my favorite moments because it's so raw and like you get to see the two of them really like struggling with their own
Yeah.
like traumatic past. Excuse me. But she said, "You don't need to be better, Red. Not for me. Never. I should be better for you. For this. It's been perfect."
Oh,
Chloe, so what's happening?
it was very sickly sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But now it's over. All right? And he was like, "No, not all right. What, girl?
All right.
I love you. Is you crazy?"
That was yeah, it was really sweet. And then like I don't know. Like I said in the previous episode, it was great that we saw them, at least him, immediately regret it and want to do something about it
Hmm.
because I kind of feel like it's overused. The that trope or that plot line that they have a really crazy fight and then they don't want to talk to each other ever again,
Hmm.
but they don't want to talk to each other ever again, but in the moment they know this is messed up, we should not be doing
Yeah.
this. And they don't try in that moment to say anything, to be honest. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm sick of seeing that. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that we saw something a little different this time.
Agreed. And I really appreciated that they were two grown ups, even though they have their own issues.
Hmm.
The way they communicated that was really good because it could have been like he could have stormed, like you said, it could have been the normal. He stormed off, and it was nonsense.
Another one of my favorite moments was when Gigi was heavily flirting with her yoga instructor. I was so glad that wasn't me, but I was also cackling at Chloe's pain. How uncomfortable is that?
Grandma, can you not?
They're like slow hugging for a really long time, both very sweaty,
Grandma,
and I'm sitting there waiting for my grandma to give me advice. No.
grandma.
No. I think I would call my mom.
Can you stop?
Come get her. Come get me.
Y'all gotta stop letting Gigi out the house.
Honestly, that wasn't even her out the house. It was in
It
her
was she was
house.
in the house. It's a fact. It was upstairs.
Stop letting people into Gigi's
I want to
house.
know what this house is. Wasn't it described as like a monstrosity? Because it was huge.
Yep.
I want to see it.
Say that again. What was it described as?
Monstrosity. Monstrosity. Eliana, please.
It was shocking to hear you say it a second time.
Monstrosity. Yeah, it is. Oof.
A monstrosity.
Monstrosity. I'm just a girl.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Now you sound like Adam Sandler. What's wrong with you?
Clearly, I'm good for impressions, and I just haven't tapped into
You
my
haven't tapped
real
into your
talent.
bag. Come on, girl. Let's move right on into quotes.
Quotey quotes.
Favorite quotes, tearjerkers. What you got?
I got some stuff. My first quote is, "The list is really not up for debate, since it has already been immortalized, and since I am committed, and also because I'm right and you're wrong. I trust you understand." I said, she is such a Capricorn, and I have no idea if she is one. I'm right and you're wrong. I trust you understand.
Big facts.
Right?
No remorse. They have no remorse.
No.
Ever. This is what it is.
And it's all very serious wording. Like, it's not up for debate. It's been immortalized. I am committed. You don't want to relax.
Can't.
Cool.
Relax, can't relax. I'm relaxed.
Cool.
Okay. My favorite quote. My favorite quote is crazy. But my first quote is right at the beginning. She says, "If I had died today, what would my eulogy say?" And I just went, "Why are we here? Poor thing." Um, and then what she said about herself was also like,
It was so bad.
Yeah, and I'll read it. She said, "This mind-blowing bore had zero friends, hadn't traveled in a decade despite plenty of opportunity, liked to code on the weekends, and never did anything that wasn't scheduled in her planner. Don't cry for her. She's in a better place now. Even heaven can't be that dull." No, not okay.
That was so bad. That
Chloe.
one was the one that I said I related to the harshness on myself. Not that I would say those exact words, but damn.
Yeah,
Did you have to go so hard? No.
she didn't. Um, this is Red talking about her. He said, "Her voice was sharp and expensive, like someone had taught a diamond how to speak." I said, "And that's how I want them to talk about me." What? Like,
Sharp,
mhm.
expensive.
Like someone had taught a diamond how to speak. Talk to me nice. And right like a, oh, play with somebody else. You know what this man said about me? Oh, okay.
That's insane.
Take that, Pippa.
Oh yeah, Gigi should have heard Pippa's name.
What? You ready?
Mm.
This is me. Chloe enjoyed being irritated. Grumpiness was high on her list of hobbies. It's like, why are you mad? I don't know. When he's at the house trying to cook her food,
Mm-hmm.
and he says to her, "You think this is a big deal because, no offense, you've had a lot of people in your life who claim to care about you but didn't act like it. That's not me. I can cook, and right now you can't. So I'm doing it for you because that's how people should behave. They should fill in each other's gaps. Don't think about it too hard." And I went, oh.
Oh, so sweet.
So sweet. What a good man. But also, like, girl, yes. And girl, yes. Sometimes you just need, like, people can help you. It's okay.
Yeah. I actually felt like you would say that you related to Red.
Hmm? I do. I do
Okay.
relate to Red. I did say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I relate to them both. You were hurt and you reacted. You were in an unhealthy situation in more ways than one, and you panicked and cleansed everything with fire. Don't dismiss your emotions and your self protection as just a effed up decision. Don't reduce something so complex and real and important to nothing. And this is another moment where I did, of course, relate to Red, where it's like, no, like I'm crazy. But basically, you know what I mean? Like he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wrong. And it's like, no, like your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You reacted based on your emotions, but also I thought that was important because um you can only know that something was wrong after you did it.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes some people have to learn by doing things.
Yeah,
And we are living this life, so you might as well make your mistakes but learn from them.
that's it.
If that felt like what was natural to him, then you did it. But
Yeah.
now you know that
We
maybe
can't
you
be doing
shouldn't
that
do
no
it.
more. Right
Yeah.
now, if it's a continued behavior,
Yeah.
then it's a problem. But I'm not gonna be mad at you for feeling how you feel right
Yeah,
then
you'd
and there.
never dealt with that before. How
Right.
how would you know how to
React.
Mhm.
Okay, I love. They said the cutest things to each other.
You did.
She said, "You always say such lovely things to me." She says, "You always say such lovely things to me, Red. Do you say them to yourself?" He did not.
No.
He did not. And then she said, "I'll say them. I'll tell you how incredibly clever you are, and how funny you are, and kind and sweet, and a damned good artist."
Oh, they're very cute.
They were very cute. Stinky cute. Once upon a time, Chloe had promised herself that she would never chase anyone who wanted to leave. She would never allow abandonment, desperation, love to make a fool of her. And I was like, damn you, Henry. See what you did to her? And then this is at the end of the book. These are Red's inner
Wow.
thoughts.
Hmm.
He said, "I need you. I'm desperate for you. I'm something without you, and I'll survive without you, but I don't effing want to. So Jesus, please don't make me." Okay. Okay, fine. Got it, buddy.
They were very cute. My quote was, sorry. He'd barely done anything wrong. He'd given her a slightly negative feeling caused by a series of implications based on practically nothing, which wasn't to say those feelings didn't matter, only that it was rare for others to take them seriously. And what I said was, I relate, and it really does feel nice when someone sees that you have feelings too. That's it. Especially, I'm sure it felt great for her because it was a man. I feel like your girlfriends will acknowledge, oh, that was messed up.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But a man to like immediately acknowledge your feelings is, oh,
Rare.
yeah.
A rarity. A gem.
How?
Trap him.
Oh yeah.
Get him pregnant,
And
girl.
he cooks
Right? Get him pregnant, girl.
as best as you can.
You know how terrible it would be if men got pregnant.
Yeah.
It would be a weird world.
There's a reason why they don't.
They couldn't handle it.
No. All right. Now we'll move on into what did you learn? Tell me.
What did you learn? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what did I learn? I learned that bravery looks different for everyone.
Ooh.
Okay. So Chloe and her get a life list, right?
Mhm.
It was nothing reckless on there per se. You know what I mean? Like there was no
Mhm.
like reckless adventures like she's like so some people might have.
Mhm.
Um, but it was just like little things to push her forward,
Mhm.
and that was very brave of her to do them. There's one thing to write them,
Mhm.
but it's another thing to do them, and she did them, and that was very brave of her. And to be forthcoming with her feelings. So shout out to Miss Chloe B.
Chloe B. What I learned was I too need to pat myself on the back for my bravery sometimes. I feel like I am on a similar journey to Chloe's sometimes. Because, like, this whole thing, I wouldn't typically do this whole thing.
Right.
YouTube. So,
YouTube.
YouTube.
And then the other one was just a reiteration of, or that love should always be safe and it should always be supportive.
Mm,
And
that's important.
you know, and they definitely created that. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Safe space?
Yes, the space. Thank you. That was the word. That space for each other to feel safe and to feel supported.
Mm-hmm.
And they reiterated those things to each other, and it was really sweet. And they calmed down the voices,
Yeah.
and I love that.
It's the only way you can calm down the
You
voices.
know. But
So,
when you meet somebody else who's like, you tripping,
mm-hmm.
and it's okay to trip, but you don't gotta trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one.
And I also know that you're tripping.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
let's just be honest about the fact that you're
That's all right.
tripping.
Well, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for next week where we will be reading House Rules
By Jodi Picoult.
by Jodi Picoult.
I'm really excited.
So nice. My first Jodi. My Jodi P. We're also going to be diving into Women's History Month. But before we let you go, make sure that you have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed to this channel. Also, make sure you have tapped that notification bell so you are notified when we post. Follow us on all of the socials. The link is down below in our description box.
See you at the next meeting, girlies.
See you at the next meeting, girlies.
Bye, girlies.
Bye, girlies.